Press to? Press to? Anza enter.
Very cool.
Extend my legs with extend my legs with
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Mic testing. Good afternoon. This is BRIZZY and we are live again. It's another day with top matches here in BRIZZY Kingston Resort, NYALI, Mombasa, and we are starting with the race between Henry versus SHIMMZ. It's a race to 6. The scores now are equal, 1-1, and let's enjoy the live. Subscribe to the channel and also share the live so you can get notified when we are on. Scores are 1-1. It's a race to 6 and SHIMMZ is on the table. Chill Peter saying it's afternoon. Mic testing. Henry going for pin cut, remaining with 1 yellow on the table. And Henry on the black. Henry with 1 frame ahead. The scores now are 2-1. They're still on the early stages of the match, and it's a race to 6.
Iko on. Bobby. Nani yako? Nani? Henry.
Good afternoon and welcome. This is Martin Kehato coming to you all the way from BRIZZY Pool Arena inside Kingston Beach Resort, Mombasa. On table we have one of the 8 round of 16 matches featuring SHIMMZ of Team Roshan and Henry Mwangi of Team Chana Knights. The current scores are 2-1 to Henry Mwangi. SHIMMZ just broke, unfortunately scratched. So this is a perfect opportunity for Henry to extend his lead. Opted to go with yellows. This should be a pretty basic finish for him. Doesn't have any difficult shots to maneuver, just needs to play positioning from one ball to the other. This is one of the 8 round 16 matches going on. We also have Titus versus JC, which is Titus leading 1-0. We have Viagon versus Vance. I left that game at 2-0. Vance in front. Then we also have Rollins versus Joseph Mugisha, which is currently 2-1 in favor of Rollins. Derico and Alian, that is a Mombasa derby. And coming back on the table, we see Henry with an uncharacteristic error there. He's messed up his chance to go 3-1 up, and now SHIMMZ can capitalize. Though he has got 2 red balls, one on the side cushion and the other on the top rail, that he needs to figure out how he's going to develop them. He has got the angle though with this red, and the red near the right corner pocket. If he cuts that in, he has a chance of opening up the yellow pocket. And that's so, almost turned out well. Nonetheless, he can now get rid of the red that was held up by the yellow by the corner pocket. After that, just needs a good position for the red on the rail, and he might be able to equalize. Going on with the other matches, there is Derico Alian. This is a Mombasa derby. Derico leading 1-0. There is Moses Kimani versus K2. That game is currently 2-0 in favor of K2. Then we have Noah Esekon versus Edwin Kikwai. Mchana Gladiators versus Mchana Morans. We have Noah leading 2-0 in that one. And last but not least, we have Felista Abo up against Choroyak. Last time I checked, Abo was leading 1-0. He needed a better angle. He needed to be on straight on to the red in space so that he can follow that through and have a soft roll of the red to the corner pocket. So now he's gonna play a containing safety shot. Not so bad. I don't think Henry can cut that yellow into the middle pocket. He may just decide, no, he's carrying it in. Probably it can go. From this angle that I'm seeing, it's not very clear. and it does go in. And as a bonus, he develops the yellow on the rail. What a shot from Henry Wenger. That was a terrific shot from Henry. Thin cut, developing the yellow that was on the rail. This should be 3-1 up. I don't see anything going wrong here. Yeah, I guess the black goes to the center pocket on your left. Remember, it's a race to 6, round of 16 matches. After this, we'll have the round of 16 matches featuring the amateur category. Then after that, after those are done, we are going to have all the quarterfinal matches for the amateur and pro category happening concurrently. And we rest for a bit, have the semi-finals around 5 p.m. then finally the final around 7 p.m. After that, there's some tantalizing money matches featuring China players against a host of Mombasa players. Those will be live and direct from China Pool Club YouTube page, so stay tuned. There's a lot of exciting pool action coming to you throughout the course of the day. Remember, we are at Kingston Beach Resort at BRIZZY Pool Arena, one of the best venues across the country, with a total of 13 tables from South Africa supplied by Q Evolution. In the venue we are playing at, they have the latest Bastion XC tables, fresh from South Africa. These are the tables that were used during the All Africa Pool Championship that happened at Suncoast Casino in Durban, South Africa. We are on to the 5th frame of the match. Henry just broke but didn't get a good spread of the balls, so this looks like it's going to be a long frame with tactical exchanges here and there. In the match between Titus and JC, looks like Titus has taken the initiative and is leading 3-1.
Bobby. She went around looking at the scores.
Henry opted to go with the Reds. This should be frame number 4 on the board for Henry Mwangi. He can choose to draw back, get on the right side of the red near the middle pocket so that he can follow through. He opted to go through a different route. This is where the kiss on the yellow might assist him to push the white ball for him to be able to see the red in the middle pocket. The kiss wasn't good enough. Looks like he's snookered on, or has he? Looks as he's taking a pretty aim at that, so probably can see a sniff of that. Or is he spinning it? Or he did spin it a bit. Where's the white ball gonna land? Landed across the 50-yard line, but he should be able to make this all the same. For a chance to go for one up. Doesn't make a mistake. Bobby. Venga 4-1.
Hizi ni nina commentate acha nimaliza na kupigia. Hizi ni kama za 15 minutes ago.
SHIMMZ to break in the 6th frame of this match. He has to get this frame on the board if he has any chance of turning this around, and that will help. That is a beautiful break. Unfortunately, he doesn't have an easy opening shot, so he either goes for a safety or takes a risky yellow down to the middle. This should be a tester. SHIMMZ opted to go for a containing shot. Hasn't left Henry anything easy, but looks like he can pot that yellow near the middle pocket. If that goes in, chances are he's gonna get the 5th frame on the board. What a lovely outcome there, playing for the only ball. That was a bit difficult. The rest of the yellows look positions pretty nicely. That was not the intended purpose of that shot. So now he's left himself with a difficult plant to the middle pocket. This can go wrong. These are no easy shots. Apparently not for Henry. This should be frame number 5 for Henry, who will then just be needing one frame to be the first one to book his slot into the quarterfinals of the BRIZZY Pool Arena relaunch tournament. Henry has been playing amazingly well in the course of the last 2 days. There goes the commentator's curse. Just when I was throwing superlatives at him, ends up missing a simple shot down the rail. Luckily for him, this is not a straightforward table for SHIMMZ. He has to navigate That was a beautiful shot from SHIMMZ. The only problem ball that he had, and he took it away at first taking. Now all the other balls are there for the taking. Just needs to keep a calm head. There goes the first mistake. He ideally wanted to come far enough to play the red closest to the white ball, then play the one nearest the cushion. But now he's gonna take an alternative route to this finish, because the cut on this thread now becomes too thin and it becomes quite missable. SHIMMZ really does need this frame if he has to have any chance of overturning this match. If he lets Henry get on the hill, I don't foresee a scenario where Henry is losing 5 frames in a row. So it's not impossible, but it's highly unlikely. This is not an easy shot by any chance. If he gets it, no he doesn't. No he doesn't. Thankfully for him, he's left Henry on the wrong side of the yellow. So he's got to play this around the cushions and hope to have a shot on this yellow nearest to the black. Doesn't need to move it that much. He can just leave it in distance. Oh, what an unfortunate outcome there. Tried to move the white ball around the angles, ended up scratching down the middle. This should be it for SHIMMZ. If he doesn't take this, he doesn't need to overthink it. Just for the 2 reds near the ball cushion, play this red in the pocket as the last one. Probably play the black into the middle, because the 2 corner pockets are a bit tied up with the yellow, and getting possession for the other corner pocket from the position of the red ball will be quite a hassle. How he does. Easy pickings, 1 by 1. Doesn't need to move the white ball that much. Doesn't even need to look for the black in the same pocket as the red near the pocket. He's overthinking this. He can just decide to drop this in and play the black into the middle pocket, or play with some outside spin and come across to around where he's standing right now to put the black ball to the same pocket as the red. He does. Plays it well. This should be 4-2. Quite a pressure finish from SHIMMZ there to have the deficit. Is he gonna make the black? Yes, he does. Not very clean, but he will make do with that. Trying to get the scores for the other matches so that I can update them. Remember, it's a round of 16 match. Round of 16 matches at the BRIZZY Pool Arena relaunch tournament. Titus is leading JC 3 frames to 2. Rollins is leading Joseph Mugisha 5 frames to 4. Derico is 4-0 up on Alian. Moses Kimani is tied at 2 apiece with Stephen Chalo K2. Edwin Kikoa is trailing 3-2 to Noah Esekon, and I've got to confirm the score between Abo and Chol, and the one between Yegon and Vance. Immediately after these matches, we have the amateur category, round of 16 matches. Thankfully, we have a total of 8 tables at our disposal, so we are comfortably able to play all the round of 16 matches in one batch. So immediately after this, we have the amateur category round of 16 matches. Then after that, we're gonna have a short break of around 30 minutes, then play all our quarter-final matches at the same time. The amateur category and the pro category all at the same time. After that, we'll have a 30 minutes break. Then we have the semi-final matches for both categories, and ultimately the finals around 7 p.m. tonight, after which we'll have a short award ceremony, then start a bunch of money matches involving Mchana players and a select list of a select list of Mombasa players. Keep it locked with us from the Mchana Pool Club YouTube page. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, tell us where you're watching from. We are on to the frame number 7 of this round of 16 matchup between SHIMMZ and Henry Mwangi. This will be quite a scrappy one by the spread of the balls. None of them have been breaking really well. We haven't seen a break and dish or reverse from this match so far. All comes down to how the break shot goes. If the ball spread out nicely and be there for the taking, then it's possible to see a break and finish or even a reverse. But how these two are playing, how these two are breaking, we haven't managed to find one yet. The weather could be a factor. The cloth is a little humid with the rains going on at the moment. That limits the speed at which the balls roll after the break. Terrific shot there by Henry. Opened up some of his tied up yellows, but he still got some work to do. He is going to win this frame. He would have preferred to not have the yellow tied up to the black as it is. What does he do from here? With the way Henry's yellows are positioned, one good shot could open up the game for him. That is a lovely outcome. What a shot from SHIMMZ. the courage to take that shot on under so much pressure, knowing if it went wrong there, probably Henry would have finished the match to go on the hill. But as we all know, courage is rewarded. Doesn't need to overthink it. Put the red nearest to him, leave himself an angle for the yellow into the middle to bring the white ball closer to the last red, and just follow through on that to put the black in the same pocket as the last red. He's gonna get too much angle. He should be okay. He should be okay to float the white ball closer to the last red. In the match between Titus and JC, Titus is 4-2 ahead. There goes SHIMMZ. Natural angle for the white ball to come off the cushion. Oh, it looks like he's looking to play the black into the middle pocket instead of the same pocket as the one he's spotting the red. It has gone wrong. It has gone wrong. Needed to play with a little bit of check side to avoid the white ball going to where the yellows are. Now he's in a spot of bother, knowing that even if he manages to get a touch on this black ball, Henley will probably win this frame to go on the hill. After playing so well, last couple shots, he's got the one cushion escape from the top rail. The problem is, while playing, he would be hampered by the yellow. Nice attempt. Fortunately or unfortunately, he's tied up the black, so if Henry were to go for this finish, it would need to be a good positional shot to take the white ball down the opposite side of the table. Plays that beautifully, ends up with an easy shot for the yellow down the rail. Everything goes, the crucial shot is the one where he needs to draw the, ideally he wants to have the yellow he's taking, ideally should have been the last one. He didn't come far enough. He's got an angle, but not good enough to draw and have position for the black to the corner pocket. So he might have to go 2 rails here. 2 rails. If he goes 1 rail, he won't have the angle to cut the black, or chooses to go for a safety instead. This is where experience comes in. Somebody else would have chosen to try and go through rails on the black. Henry opted to have his yellow ball in the pocket and hope SHIMMZ doesn't fluke this in. How is his luck? How's his luck? He's missed it entirely. I thought he was gonna smash it full across the table and hope he can fluke it somewhere. Oh, he has considered that frame. It's now 5-2. Henry up. Henry on the hill.
Big names wakifanya vitu. Jamaa ya mawoko washafika. Sasa kama unafika lazima kuwe na meza. Hapo ni lazima kuwe na free table. Kwa nini hajafika bado? Nasema lazima kuwe na free table ndio nikuweke. Bonga ngapi kiko? Hakuna mtu anataka kwenda nyumbani. Mweshikana no way nainya. Mosa. Leo unacheza na nani? Unacheza na nani? Ako hapa. Jackie. Jackie Chloe. Table 5. Jackie Chloe table 5. Unacheza na nani? James. Hajafika. Nani yako kwa? Kuna big yangu. Who's for? Sinichukulia mic. Ingia pale. Hii meza iko pale. Umesema nani? Hassan. Harrison ama Hassan? Harrison Jimmy. Table number 4. Harrison Jimmy table number 4. Harrison Jimmy table number 4. Welcome back to the stream. This is Martin Kehato coming to you all the way from Kingston Beach Resort. What a shot from SHIMMZ. He would have wanted the red ball, the yellow he just spotted, to kiss the red and open up his tied up yellow, but unfortunately it didn't. Doesn't need to overthink it. He's tied up one of Henry's red on the opposite side of the table. That looked like it was a foul. Henry is fancying the skill shot here. If this goes in, it's for the match. Will it? No, it doesn't. The distance of the yellow ball away from the pocket made it such a difficult shot to make. Chance for SHIMMZ here to put some respect on the scoreline and probably mount a fight back in this match. That looks like a foregone conclusion. He needs to clear the path for the black. That's the only available option for him. Will he have a shot on the yellow? Yes, he does. Just drop this into the middle. The yellow to the opposite corner pocket. Just softly stand this to leave himself some distance on the black, but that should be no issue at all for him. I would expect him to make the black from the position of the no, he overhit that. He didn't need to put the spin. Just needed to drop that in and leave himself some distance on the black. Played with too much power and now he's snookered. He is about to play his last shot of the game. Or is he gonna get the snooker? No, he doesn't. Henry can view the red straight across him. Some sort of two-way shot. He doesn't make it. SHIMMZ will be snookered on the black. If he does, then he can finish. He isn't fully snookered, but it's not possible to pot this. So it's just a hit and hope situation here for SHIMMZ. JC is in the other matches. JC is 5-3 down to Titus. Egon is 4-2 down to Evans Kiprotich. Derico has won with a whitewash 6-0 against Alian. Moses Kemani from trailing 2-0 is now 4-2 up against Steven Chalo K2. Edwin Kikwai and Noah Esekona neck to neck, tied at 4 apiece. Today is not easy day. Of all the places, he's ended up watching one of Henry's reds. It's all over here. As Peter Chobe would say, this is a formality. Red into the corner pocket, black to the center or to the opposite. Yeah, to the center, yes. Henry proceeds to the quarterfinals where he joins Rollins Onyango and Frederick Derico as the two others who've already won their games. It's been me, Martin Kahato, with you on commentary. There are other round of 16 matches going on, and once we conclude those, we are gonna have the